German-born Andreas Hoffman is the leading figure of the Weng Chun system. It has been Andreas Hoffman's privilege to undergo a traditional master's training under the guidance of the late grandmasters of Weng Chun Kung Fu in the homeland of China, in Hong Kong. Andreas Hoffman traveled in the 80s as a teenager to Hong Kong, trusting and following his inner voice. Since 1986, the leading grandmaster Wei Yan taught Weng Chun in his purest form to Andreas Hoffman and allowed him to sense how effective Weng Chun through countless locks, throws and blows. It was a great honor for Andreas Hoffman that Grandmaster Wei Yan accepted him as the last student in the Mecca of the Weng Chun Kung Fu, Dai Du clan, and as the only foreign student ever. From that day on, the entire knowledge of Dai Du clan was passed on to him in countless hours of private tuition until the retirement of Grandmaster Wei Yan in 2002. In 1995, Grandmaster Wei Yan presenting Andreas Hoffman a certificate declaring him to be the official successor in the long series of Weng Chun Grandmasters reaching back to the South Shaolin Temple. The heritage of Tang family Weng Chun Kung Fu was passed on to Andreas Hoffman by one of the famous old mainland China grandmasters, Pak Chong. Andreas Hoffman began to teach immediately a few students after his first stay in Hong Kong. Nowadays, thousands of enthusiastic students and hundreds of dedicated teachers are learning and teaching Weng Chun Kung Fu under the leadership of Grandmaster Andreas Hoffman worldwide. In this way, helping the art to a new blossoming and introducing Weng Chun Kung Fu in more than 15 countries worldwide.
Welcome to your adventure to learn the basics of Weng Chun Kung Fu. Can you imagine that there is a form that teach you empty-hand combat and the use in wooden dummy, and furthermore you learn with the same form, you learn the application of the double knives and the long pole. Can you imagine that this form exists, that is over 300 years old and was the secret of the Southern Shaolin Temple? And it was the form became the forefathers of many Kung Fu styles today. And can you imagine that this form teaches you easy and simple principles which you can use in combat in your daily life? This is not fantasy. This is the form of the Weng Chun system, the Luk Dim Bun Kun, the 6.5 principle form. So I like to teach you this form.